Hello everyone, welcome to another software developer profile review. My name's David, I'm a software developer with over 20 years of experience. I've also run international recruitment teams. I want to show you what the recruiters see, why you might be being overlooked for jobs, and how you can help yourself to make your profile stand out a little bit more. So without further ado, let's get on with this review. So today we're looking at Benjamin. Benjamin described himself as a front-end React developer. I get lots of these, so this should be good. If anyone else would like a profile review, please head over to my website. I need to take this message down and click on the profile review button, fill in the form, and I will get to your profile as soon as possible. For those who want to come along, there is a free careers Q&A session every Friday at 3 p.m. British summertime. I think that's about 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's just a relaxed Q&A session. Come along, ask me anything about getting into tech, careers, LinkedIn profiles, GitHub profiles, resumes, job searching, networking, and more. I hope to see you there. Anyway, let's get back to the review. So, first things first, the banner image, web developer doing what? I mean, you could have been clearer and told me it was React. It's no big deal. It's not a deal breaker as such, but I always say, why waste the opportunity? Profile picture's good. When I get down to here, web developer, front end, JavaScript, React, next, always learning. Great. If I was to pick on some of those, I'd go, well, you're React, so I assume it's front end. If you're doing React, I'm assuming web development. If you're doing React, I'm assuming JavaScript. So I'd almost be like, how could it be harder hitting? And this is something you might choose not to follow in terms of advice, but I would go with React. And then after that, I'm thinking, do you use TypeScript? Do you do testing? What are the other supporting technologies that you also might use that might help support your job application? So if you go and look at all the other React jobs that are advertised right now on the big job boards, what are the skills that are in the nice to have or in the required sections, and if you tally those up, you'll be able to get a feel for what's most commonly requested. If you hit quite a few more of those in here, that might get you further up the pecking order in terms of who gets interviewed first. About section. So there's 3 lines of text. I'm hoping these are going to be hard hitting. I'm going to have to translate them. Classic British person, can't speak another language. So I'm going to have to translate them, but I think, as always, the value is hidden below here. So I hope this is hard hitting, but I would suggest that the value needs to go first. Maybe put it in a more consumable way. If I take this and translate it, always enthusiastic about the implementation of creative projects on the PC. Now professionally interested in solutions for users. Programming is in my blood. I've always found it easy to understand new systems. I'm obsessed with expanding my knowledge. So I'd like it to be a lot more hard-hitting than it currently is. So that's a bit light. I would be saying, what do you do with front end? What are the surrounding skills that you are good at using? What are you learning next? Those sorts of things. Featured section. It's great to have featured section. You've got certificate. I always say there's a ton of value hidden behind these certificates. No one really knows how much effort, how much pain, how much suffering went into getting those certificates. You need to unpack that value. It's not enough to just put the certificate. Sometimes it is. AWS certificates are quite good, but most of the time people just gloss over them. I'll look at your activity and see what we can get there. Skills here. You've got experience. I mean, it's only short-lived, but okay, web design next, React. What are you building? What are you learning? What are the challenges? We need to unpack all that value. So that was new education, wasn't it? So is there any jobs? Oh no, so you're brand new. Cool. I've opened up the activity. Can I get to supporting evidence? GitHub. So on here, certificate. Again, doesn't help me really. I could look at each one and go, okay, there's some value in them, but I always think a certificate is the thing that people hide behind, thinking everyone else gets it. They don't. I don't know what you did for the certificate. You could have been drunk and just sat there for 10 minutes, listened to a video and get a certificate. I don't know. I'm guessing it's not that, but that's what I'm putting out to you, is that people don't understand what went into getting that certificate. If I get to your GitHub, I can't get back to LinkedIn, so if I arrived here, I couldn't find you. I always say make the profile picture the same. There's no bio to tell me what you do, so I have to read here. Yes, you've put the value quite early, so that's good. React next, love it. Project. So I would normally skip straight past this, looking for the repos and the commit stuff. So the fact that you've got here where it includes the tech used, this is actually quite good, but I also expect this to be on your repositories, because this, what tech you used in each project, you get the value of this because you've included it. But if I go to here, does it do the same? No. So if a recruiter just skip past it because they always look in the same places, if they come to here and go, what's that? Is it Node or React? Don't know, don't know, don't know, don't know, don't know, don't know. And there's just a whole heap of things that I would have to ask you. Whereas this should be building up confidence, just like you do here. I should see React, 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 React. And I go, oh, they've used React in lots of projects. Great. So I think it's great that you put it here. I would be mirroring that in the comments for each repository. When I get down to the popular repositories, I'd prefer them to be pinned, but you haven't pinned them, so it's just the popular ones. Is this your best work? Don't know. And what is the tech included in each one? Don't know. So as is becoming a common theme in every profile I've ever reviewed in my life, there is a lot more value that's hidden behind certificates or hidden behind these projects here. If we could unpack those things, you'd be really starting to stand out. But at the minute, there's not enough for a recruiter to see, and a recruiter's gonna hedge their bets and go with a candidate who makes it a lot easier for them to discover their value. Hope that makes sense. Let me know if you've got any questions, and if anyone wants a profile review, please head over to Cushion Digital and hit the button. If you like these reviews, please like, subscribe, and all that sort of stuff. If you want me to do them differently, I'd like to have your feedback on that too. And I'll see you in the next one. Take it easy.